All right, so today I have Miss Aisha, and she's a mother and an entrepreneur. She has her own clothing line. She has her own businesses, and yeah. And she gave me the time of day to have her on my show. So before we start, I want to say thank you, Miss Aisha, for giving me the chance to have you on my show. I also want to say Miss Aisha will show so much professionalism that the moment I text her, she responded back within 5 minutes. I said, I would like to have you on my show for an interview. She said, okay, when? I said, we could schedule it or we could do it right now if you want. She said, we could do it now. And yeah, we here. So I believe this is a first on my end. So yeah, Miss Aisha, thank you for coming on my show. And can you please introduce yourself?
Thank you for having me. My name is Aisha. I do have a YouTube channel, Savage Yeesha. I do have a business Instagram and my own Instagram, which I do post videos and stuff. I do photography. I do merch. I do graphic art for a local rapper out here, which he does his like music on SoundCloud. But it's all like a process to get there.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. How long have you been a photographer?
So I've loved photography ever since high school. I'm not even gonna lie, and I just started getting back into it 2020. So I bought the camera, you know what I mean, all the video editing equipment, got a new microphone for short videos, like tripods, stuff like that.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. How has your photography career been in the past year?
I honestly feel like it's been good. I've done baby showers mostly, which I get, it's a happy occasion, but like I'm into like dark stuff. Like if you look at all my tattoos, they're pretty dark. Like I have a lot of skulls and stuff. So like one of my shoots I did the plague doctor because it kind of goes inside with COVID. Like wear your mask, plague is here, plague is near, you know? So that's the kind of stuff I'm into and I'm trying to like venture out. Of course I've done like my kids like princess, prince, stuff like that, black pride. So I just want to get more into it. And I'm totally doing them free for the experience. So nobody has to pay me or nothing.
What? You better
Yeah,
than
like
me.
help people and like be put on and like get the growth in time.
You better than me, Miss Aisha. I had to charge some people. Mm-mm. You better than me.
I do of art, like I charge that because I've done like people's kids and stuff. But like photography, like since I love it so much, I just don't want to like be so worried about the money just yet. Like I feel like it'll come in my growth, like later down the road, and they'll be like, "Damn, I gotta have a photo by her," you know?
Yes, ma'am.
Hey,
That's cool.
dude,
That's cool.
yes, yes.
It's fine. It's fine. All right. So no, it's cool. If you want, I can edit this part out if you want, or we can just keep on going.
I'm a mom. It's cool.
For sure. All right. So Miss Aisha,
Right?
my next question for you is, whenever you started photography, what were some things that you had to find out later on in your years so far of experience in photography that you wish people would have told you when you first started?
Camera lenses. That there's a different lens for everything. So like, you want something close, you need a macro lens. You know what I mean? Like standard lenses are like 18 inches. You know what I mean? Like it's those things that nobody told me. And it's like there is no right way to take a picture. It's all how you feel and what you're trying to convey in your image. And
Yes,
there's more
ma'am.
than a picture. It's like your props, what they're wearing, hair and makeup. You know what I mean? Like it's more than just the photo.
Yes, ma'am. What are some Okay, what are some things? Okay, so I don't know differences about camera lenses and stuff. My camera is on my attached to my laptop.
Uh, hey, hey, it still works.
Yes, ma'am. So, what are some things in the photography community that are only affecting the photography community as far as from the outside looking in? I don't know the problems that the everyday problems that you have. So, what are some problems that you have, like such as, okay, one day it might be raining outside, but you want to get the perfect picture, but your lens get fogged up all the time. You know. So yeah, what are some hidden challenges of photography?
So usually lenses have like this clip. I should bring my camera. Give me a second.
Take your time. Take your time. In the meantime, while she's gone, I would like to say, yeah, shout out Miss Aisha, shout out her son, shout out her daughter. They came and talked to me earlier. They have pretty hair too. They got braids. Her daughter had her braids like this in a little ponytail, and her son had his braids to like the side. And yeah, yeah, they got some pretty hair. I love their braids.
Camera
Whoa.
and my camera bag. There's like these are all attachments. This is a polarizer, and this is just to make sure you get a clear image, and it brings out the colors in the photo. And then all of this detaches.
With the Rode microphone.
Yeah.
Dang.
So this was like to do short videos. I did a video of my daughter like spinning just because like I love her and she's my princess. So then I posted it, but she didn't want to say anything. She's like camera shy with me. But like all of this, like so this lens is like my favorite go-to lens.
That's
But I
cool.
have a macro lens, which is a little bit wider, which you can attach to get a better like far image. But I genuinely don't like it. This is like my favorite one. But there's a clip that goes on the end that protects the light for when you're in the sun and then if it's raining and other like wind conditions.
Mm,
Sorry.
that's cool. That's cool. Man, that's cool, Miss Aisha.
Well, like let me back.
That's cool. That's real cool. All right, so Miss Aisha, my next question for you is: earlier you say you take photos of Black Pride.
Hmm.
What is that? If you don't mind me asking.
So Black Friday for me is anybody with brown skin and who loves their.
You talking about African community? I didn't know what you meant.
I'm half black. I don't think people think that, but I am. I'm half black, half Mexican, and
Shoot,
my whole life I grew up. You know what I mean? Like with my black side, I didn't know I was Mexican, so you know what I mean. But when people talk to me, they're like, "Oh, she Mexican," but I'm not.
that's cool. Hey, well, look, I'm gonna say this from I'm gonna speak on the entire African community, African American community. Hey, we don't care as long as if you got a piece of black and you black to us, shoot. I bet you if you
Period.
get pulled over by the police, they gonna treat you like you black.
Period.
For real, you black in my eyes.
I had a lot of those encounters.
What? For real,
I don't have the police pull their guns on me over a traffic stop. I was like, damn, y'all a little extra today.
man, Miss Aisha. I didn't. We ain't even gonna talk about that. What's that?
My kids, it's the glare from the screen.
Dang, they look like some soul children.
Right?
Yeah.
Especially my daughter.
Oh yeah. Dang, that's a real picture right there.
And she's like, now she likes taking photos. Before she didn't want to stand, but
What?
she's,
And you took those photos yourself?
yeah,
Man, those are professional photos for dang. What? Oh
this
yeah.
is my,
Oh, that's my favorite. Oh, her hair's so cute. Dang.
but yeah, I did these. It's like, I'm telling you, it's something I love to do.
Man, oh yeah, he fresh. He fresh. Oh, can I see that one when she like this?
Which one? This one?
Yeah, yeah. See, that's at a ballerina pose. Oh,
Yeah,
let me see. Oh, can you? Wait, can I? Well, I'm sorry. Sorry. Can you go back? I like them curls now. Her hair's so curly. Oh, where's that? Okay.
it's merch.
Oh, that's your merch.
Yeah,
Oh man.
it's a lot of merch. Sorry.
Nah, that's fine. That's cool. And all these photos are done by you.
Yeah, so the baby shower I did.
What?
Yeah,
Oh, that's nice.
yeah. I'm told you like I'm really into this, and I love it because it's like these moments you capture in time that these people take with them forever. This one is
Man.
my favorite.
Oh, I like that one too. Her hair cute too.
She's like,
Oh, she look like a little princess.
right, and
That's
then like
what's
I'm so petty. I buy all these dresses and she wears them once.
That's cool. Hey, I know. Hey, one day whenever she get older and she does like spring cleaning, somebody's gonna be happy.
She'll be like, these dresses come from. Actually, I'm trying to give them to somebody if they want.
What? Oh, can you swipe with those pictures? I want to see this photo
Yeah.
shoot. What? Oh, I like that. Oh, I like
But
that one. Oh, I like that one too. Oh, I like that one. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that. Hey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I gotta calm down. Dang. Oh nope, that's my favorite. Big chillin'.
maybe. Oh, this is the one that I just did.
Oh man, that's the dark stuff you was talking about. That man
Yeah.
looks scary.
Don't he? It's my brother.
I don't want nothing to do with your brother. He cool. I don't want no problems with him.
And then this was the giveaway I did with the hoodie.
Oh, what? And she took a picture of it and shouted you out too. That's
Yeah. And
cool,
then I
man.
give her like more stuff just because I love her and she's always been like one of the biggest supporters.
What?
Very sweet.
What
And
did
then my
you? What is that? Uh. No, ma'am. Not for me. Not for me.
oh, he did one.
Oh, that's fresh now. Oh, we got that fro. Oh yeah. Oh, I like that. I like that. Dang.
It's his face. He's not a smiler.
What? He don't have to. Oh, he tough. He tough.
And
Big dog. Big dog. He ain't playing.
yeah, papa.
That's cool, man. Here go the fashion model right here.
My name's Adonis.
You said Sadonis?
Adonis.
Adonis. Yeah, man. Shout out Mr. Adonis, man. He cool, man. I wish y'all could see his braids on the side. That thing's fire. Um, so yeah, Miss Aisha, that you are very talented. Um,
Thank you.
oh, can you tell me who did your nails?
Yes. She's on my page. Claws by Janet.
Claws by Janet. Shout out to Miss Janet. She did that.
She
Real.
did.
She
And she
did.
like she has a whole studio in her home because
What?
most of the are closed because of COVID. She sanitizes everything. We have to wear masks. You know what I mean? Like she's amazing.
That's cool, man. That's cool. What? That's an essential worker right there.
For real, because women love looking good and feeling good, and having your nails done, man.
For
You're
real.
like you feel like you.
That's cool, man. I know some women who would not leave the house unless their nails are done. Like,
Not me.
for real.
I'll be out here trapped.
Straight up. All right. So, Miss Aisha, my next question for you is: how long have you been in the clothing industry?
Same this year. So like when I launched everything, I think it was what May, not even May. It might have been May 2020. So like I've helped other people and their ideas for their merch, but then I wanted to do something for me. So like when people out and wear it, it's just like boom, I'm here. Like what's you know?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Well, hey, Miss Aisha, I would like you to know if you ever uh have a spare hoodie, 2X, I would love to promote it on my show. And
Oh,
yeah, just to let that be known. I've been telling people who have clothing companies like, hey, send me a hoodie. Send me, that's all I want is a hoodie. Cause right now I'm wearing something from the store. This is not black owned. I wish all my clothes were black owned. But yeah, yeah, if you ever want, I send you my address, send me a hoodie, and yeah, I'll wear it. Anytime I wear it, I'll put your little thing in my description, all that. But yeah, all right. So, what are some things? Cause all right, one day I want to start my own. I just want to have hoodies and sweatpants. That's all. But yeah, that's gonna be my logo right here. This screen. But yeah,
well,
what are some things? Take your time.
turn the hall light off.
It's okay. What are some things in the clothing industry, that you had to find out later on that you wish you would have found out when you first started?
Having your wholesale license. You get
What?
things for
What's a wholesale license? Why? Well, I understand what it is, but
your
can you explain it?
wholesale license. So you go, you pay for it from like the business bureau, and whenever you go into these shops. So like out here, we have LA, which is like fashion district. You can get hoodies for like $7 if you have your license. Shirts for like $1 or $2 if you have your license. You know what I mean? But if you don't have that license, you're paying like everybody else, and then you're still trying to turn a profit after you either customized the shirt or hoodie. You know what I mean? Or did what you wanted to do to get it out.
Okay, okay. So when you saying the hoodies and shirts are $7, $8, where is that? Is that at all the stores or certain stores, or where is that at?
No. So some people do not sell to like distributors. Like they're only selling to like customers. So fashion district, like um literally it's like all these wholesale people who sell in like large amount of quantities. You can get boxes and boxes done and like paid for if you really wanted to. So like you know how some people go and like if you look on Wish and stuff, they have like just these graphics and they have it for like $5. They probably got their shirt for $1. So they see the $4 increase. You know what I mean? So that's why the shirt is so low because they got it for already cheap.
Man, that's cool. That's real cool. What's the process of getting your wholesale license?
So you need to have either an LLC, and then you have to go online with your business tax identification number, and then you get the license, and then you can take it anywhere.
That's cool. That's cool. I bet, man.
Some places that will sell to you, you don't gotta have one, but it's online, and you take that risk of like shipping some, like paying all this money, and are you really gonna get your product or not?
Yes, ma'am. May I ask, like, what's the average price of like 50, 100 hoodies or
Oh, for
t-shirts? Well, not for you, but the average price.
so for other people, I've seen people push hoodies for 60 a piece.
No, 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 no. I mean wholesale,
So
wholesale, wholesale.
what for? Like, so the guy that I go through, he does them seven for me, even though I don't have a wholesale right now. I'm getting there.
Dang, it's
I'm I,
okay.
I don't know if it's just because I'm a girl or he thinks I'm nice. You know what I mean? But I'll be like, thank you.
For real. That's cool. Hey, once you
The
get
thing,
that wholesale.
so he's probably like, she's gonna come back. She's gonna buy more for me, and this is a for sure thing.
Yes, ma'am. Does he customize them for you as well? You got to customize them on your own.
No, I customize them on my own. I go to somebody else who does it for like very, very cheap.
Yes, ma'am. Um, what's popular, what's getting popular right now is cricket machines where people are doing it from home.
Mm-hmm.
Have
Or like those, what is it? They're not called silk press. It's like the heat press, the
yeah,
ones
the
that you
press. Yep.
$80, and you just press your own shit and send it out.
Yes, ma'am. Have you ever thought about that?
I thought about that, and I'm just like, where would I put it? Like I'm so worried. Like my kids would get into something. Like maybe one day when I do have an office or I have like a space, like just for this and stuff, I probably would. Because
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. All right. So, Miss Aisha, my next question for you is, how long have you been? Um. Okay. No. Okay. What advice do you have for people like me who would like to start their own clothing line?
do it. You make those samples and you see how people interact with you, and they're just like, that's dope. I want to wear that. Like all the stuff you think is dope, 10 times somebody else thinks is dope. And then they want to get it for their kids as gifts for their brother and sister. I feel like the Black community, we are close knit and we want to support each other, especially now after everything. So it's like, why not? We don't have many options out there. Most people go to the store, like you just said, and it was like, well, I guess I'll get this. But if you know what I mean, you'd be like, hey, no, the homie got this. Let's go see him, or let's go check out his page and let's see if he got orders in right now, and let's go do that. I support a lot of the Black business in Orange County
Yeah.
just because, bro, I see your vision, you see my vision. I'll be like, hey, it'd be a dope photo if you did this or if you did that, and they'd be like, okay, thank you. And you know what I mean? It's just we all need to see each other want to uplift.
Yes, ma'am. Oop, I lied. I said nobody sent me a hoodie yet. One lady has sent me a hoodie. Her name is Miss Wick in the City. She's from Florida. She is on the way right now. I lied. She has one. But yeah, I want a different hoodie every interview. Like,
Right?
you
Be
know?
like, I'm gonna expression every interview.
I mean,
Support.
right, support. That's it. It's like, hey, if I have 5, 6 hoodies from 5, 6 different black owned businesses. I'll just swap them out every day. Like
Exactly.
what? That's cool.
And then shoes to match, or a beanie, or hats and stuff, like other stuff.
Yes, ma'am. All right. So, Miss Aisha, what are some other products that you offer with your clothing line besides hoodies and t-shirts?
So I do sweats, I do beanies, but I do ski masks because that's something I like. Like I like that look, so that's something else I loved. And I know it's like played out, but it's like for me, I feel like everybody puts just some random shit on their beanie, like, but it doesn't relate to everybody.
Absolutely. Can you please show me one of your ski masks?
Yes, I can.
It's on standby like that, Miss Aisha.
Yeah, I've sold most of them.
Dang, that's crazy. Ooh, okay, okay, okay. I know 1,000 guys right now that want you.
I know. There's a rapper in Chicago. He's super dope. I hadn't heard from him, but he went to jail. He's free now. But I'm like waiting for him to send me his address because I need to send him some stuff just because he like supports. You know what I mean? Those people like share your stuff all the time and they don't even know you. Like, I see you, King. I see you.
Miss Aisha, when I'm telling you, I can make a phone call right now, and 5 dudes say I want one. Do you have any with your? Was that your logo? The S Savage. Is that your
Yeah.
logo?
So the S that I like is actually the one that's tattooed on me.
Ooh,
But I don't
yeah.
want to take tattoo artist because he was the one who drew it up. So I like the old English S.
You better than me. I sure will take a picture of it. Say, hey, I want this on my next beanie. That's cool though. That's cool. Um, all right. So, Miss Aisha, you tatted up.
I
How many tattoos do you have?
I think if you want to count them by like how many times I went, I think like close to 30, 35 now.
What?
Oh,
Okay. Can you, if you don't mind, can you describe some of your tattoos and the meanings of them?
oh yeah. So this one's of course Savage, which is me, and I got this in 2017 when my mom passed of an OD, and my kids were abused by a family member. So this one was like the biggest one for me. And then this one was just recent. It's a cover up right here, but this means a manifestation of prosperity and good things in your life. So of course I had to get that. And
Of
then
course.
right, a blue diamond for diamond in the rough. And then of course the dollar sign with the horns on it up here. It's like ultimate
I ain't even see that.
little horns.
Yeah.
Because I think we all have a little bit of a demon in us.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
My mom, my son's name, which is a cover up of the guy that we were just
That we
talking
talked
about.
about. Next.
Right, right. And then of course SA for Santa Ana, which is where I'm from. And then keep it 100 at all times. This was actually my first tattoo. My dad, well, my stepdad. And then the crown. I actually got this from my children's father, and I didn't get his name, so I just kept it. And then business over second shit. So always be about your business and bread. And then I don't know if you guys can see this. It's a hand, but it's for protection.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, you got them gangster knuckles.
I know, right?
It's on both hands. Oh, you tough.
Finger, because this was a year. This was like my hardest year for me when
Dang.
my kids were abused.
Man, you tough for real. Oh, hey, look, I'm trying to stay on your good side forever, Miss Aisha. I don't want no problems with you. If a person has tattoos on their knuckles, they mean business.
Yeah, I have a tattoo on my butt, under my thighs. I have one like in the middle, under my boob. I have a lot of tattoos.
That's cool. That's cool. Okay, so which three tattoos hurt the worst?
Oh, the worst, the back of my ankles. The back of my ankles. Oh, mm. I would say I don't know which letter it was. I think it was this one because he was just like digging in my skin. I felt like he went deeper than he was supposed to go. You know? And then I'm not even gonna lie, my little alien here. I don't know if you can see it. It's like a little
Oh, I
alien.
didn't see him. What did it say? Stay home. Stay
Stay weird.
weird. What? That's cool. And his color too is blue. It's blue and
That
gold.
is my second color tattoo because I'm not a big fan of color.
Okay, I'm
When
sorry. What color was it?
um the first one I got was on my leg, and it's like a blue moon for when my mom had died. That's her
Man,
favorite color.
that's what's up. That's what's up. All right, so Miss Aisha, let me see. We went over photography. We went over your clothing line. I'm missing something. There was one more thing you said. Um, what am I missing? I don't know. It'll come back to me. All right, so Miss Aisha, my next question for you is, what's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Cancer,
When's your birthday?
July 7th.
What? My birthday July 22nd. I'm a Cancer too. For
Okay,
real. We are the coolest people in the world. I don't care what
we,
nobody say. It's like
we are
I'm gonna be your best friend every day until you switch up or until I feel like you. For real. I understand your stories now on YouTube. I understand them not coming from a Cancer.
all loving, all giving, all accepting. And then like people do that one thing, you're just like, I'm good.
Mm.
I showed you loyal and real, and then you just did that. All right, cool, right,
I just feel like you're my spirit animal. That's how,
right. No, hey, it's cool. You do you, but I'm gonna do me over here
and I don't want nothing to do with you. Hey,
at
but
all.
what about hey, bro? No, I'm cool. That's cool. But
And
hey,
trust me, I know people be hitting you back up like, hey, you think you could forgive me? You still want to be friends? And you be like, no, I'm good.
I
Have a
don't
good
even
life,
respond.
bro. You nice. See, I respond to be like, no, I'm good. Good luck though.
I leave them on red.
Hurting them, they be like, oh, she ain't gonna fuck with me. No, no.
Man, one person just tried to charge me $700 for an interview.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, I put the clown emoji.
They was probably like,
For real. That's I haven't talked to him since. He been messaging me every day. Hey, bro, what's up with the interview? What's up?
So you see how much like in demand you are. So it was like you felt like 700 was reasonable for one when you were trying to get onto my platform. If you would have just came on, you know what I mean? Like you would have got the exposure for one. You would have made a connection. You feel me? People don't think like that. They're thinking money, money, money all the time.
When I first met him, well, when I first reached out to him, I only had like 100 followers. I still only got like 600, 500 now, but still, now he just, I don't know. He even messaging me every day, almost every day. Like,
Oh, he trying to platform.
every time I just put the clown emoji every day. If I can send a screenshot from, I can send 30 different screenshots of clown emojis. But yeah,
You popping, baby.
I feel like we could just be best friends, Miss Aisha. I'm just like,
We should.
for real.
That cancer shit.
Okay, mm-mm. I'm telling you, if all my friends was cancers, I would be. I wouldn't need nobody else. I'd be happy.
Bro, call him up every day. What you doing? All right, I'm gonna put you on FaceTime. We about to watch a movie or something.
Okay. Let me ask you this. All right, so how how many friends do you have in your close circle?
Ooh, right now, it's very, very small. I'm not gonna lie. I've got like maybe five. It's about it. But these are people like they can call me 2 a.m. or like I would drop everything and run to their side.
Right.
Like no question asked. You need me, I'm there. What are we doing? What you need to get into? Like I'm there. Other people like yeah, I have acquaintances and people like of course that I'm cordial with and like hey, how you doing? I hope you're doing good. Hope you're being blessed. But it's not much more than that.
That's that rare cancer stuff right there. Me too. I have only about five friends who I, yeah, I don't want 1,000. I'm cool on that. I don't.
Because it's just like I don't. This is just personally me. How do you have so many friends and then have genuine connections with over 1,000 people? It's impossible, right? Like you're gonna forget something. You're gonna, you know what I mean? Forget a conversation or feel like, damn, what did he say? I don't want that with none of my friends. I want to be able to be like, yeah, I remember. Like, okay, well, you know what I mean? We gonna do this or whatever.
Absolutely. I mean, I agree all the way, Miss Aisha. I just can't stop smiling because everything that I be wanting to say, you saying it for me. That's cool. That's cool. I've only had like two or three cancers so far in these interviews, and just, mm, I just love it. I love it. So yeah, I'm glad I asked that question. All right,
You
so
knew without
say that one more time.
you knew without knowing.
I
You
mean,
could. You're like
I was trying to figure out why we clicking so much. You know?
it's cancer.
Yes, ma'am. All right, so
Have you dated a cancer? What is that like? I've never dated a cancer, so I don't know. But like my friends have asked me, maybe you need to date a cancer because you be up and down, and I do. I'm not gonna lie.
man, so I ain't no. I'm all right. So look, I'm not no tough guy. I ain't no da 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 da
You're,
da. Huh?
but we will have to.
Right, but with that being said, it's like I'ma just tell the truth. Like I was in love with a girl. She was in love with me. Was what she say. But then she had another guy behind my back that she been on for 2 3 years before me. So I ain't know nothing about that. So yeah, in my face, it was perfect on my end. You know, it was perfect. But
Bro,
yeah, I was in love. I'm talking about I be done went crazy over the girl. Like what? She called me 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm ready. What you know?
who what happened?
Oh, let me ask. All right, so I haven't dated that many girls. Most of my relationships last a long time, and it
Oh,
sucks because All right, but yeah. So what are some signs that you're compatible with?
I don't know if I'm really compatible with them, but they keep like resurfacing back up into my life, and they be like trying to hold on to me. My children's father is a Taurus. The guy in Milwaukee was a Scorpio, and I wouldn't say I dated, but I was like friends with benefits for like very long periods of times with Pisces. But
That's
right now,
cool.
my dude is a Aries.
That's cool.
That
That's
makes
cool.
five.
That's cool. What are some signs that you are not compatible with?
I genuinely do not like Capricorns and Geminis. I
Mm,
don't. I don't know why.
mm,
We just don't mesh. It's like the way they move, and I'm just like, I don't know. I don't like that.
me
I just don't like.
too. Mm-mm. All right, let me ask you this: how much affection do you require from your spouse?
A lot, but it's willing to give it to me is the question. And then it'd be like, it's got to be on my time. He can't be like, well, let's cuddle. I don't want to cuddle right now, but in 10 minutes, I'm gonna want to cuddle. You better be ready to cuddle, cause like you know. And then he'd be like, I already wanted to cuddle, and I'm like, well, then fuck it. I don't want to cuddle no more. Get away from me. He'd be like, here you go. I'm like, mm-hmm. And then I just turn over and be mad.
Okay, so
And
you're
if
you.
it's like, please chase me. Like, act like you want me all
Oh,
the time.
okay. And I'm gonna be your best friend,
All the time.
Miss Aisha. Okay. So you're a YouTuber. That's the other topic I want to talk about. YouTube. Okay, boom.
Oh,
So you're a YouTuber. All right. So one day, if I ever come to California, I would love to be your cameraman and your vlogger. I'll vlog all day for you.
yes,
I can
let's
vlog
do.
with you.
I be trying to like think like, cause like the friends I have aren't like into this, and like, so my brother told me he's like, how can you just put your life out there for people? I said, well, people already know. Like, I might as well tell the truth from the truth. You know what I mean? Like from me. Instead of other people putting their opinions in or what they think they heard, like, bro, this is me. This is all of me. You don't like it, fine. You like it, cool. You find it relatable, cool. But a lot of us have the same stories in some way, you know. So I think that's just really, I was like, let's go all out.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, so Miss Aisha, my next question for you is how long have you been on YouTube? Well, all right, so have you been on YouTube for 3 months or has it been longer?
No. Okay,
Okay.
so originally I had singing videos on YouTube and I deleted them a long time ago because that just portion of my life, like, it's not that I didn't see a future, I didn't take the steps. So it's like a part of me was just like hurt. So I deleted them. And then I've always had my account because it says like I've been there since 2002, but I don't have videos from 2002. You know what I mean? Like for a long time. But yeah, but I just started doing videos, I'm gonna say like 7, 8 months ago. I just one day was like, you know what? Like, I just want to get it all out. Like, let me just bear everything.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All right, so my next question for you is, all right, it's a cancer question again. Um, Whenever you talk on the phone with your friends or whenever you chilling with your friends, are you quiet or do you talk all the whole time?
No, so I'm actually quiet. I be listening. I just be like, okay. And then what happened? So how does that make you feel? Ooh. And then I try to like feel out what they want me to say, only because I don't want to be too harsh. Because we're very like, okay, so what do you want? Like, we're gonna tell you what it is, but people don't like that all the time. Because people have told me like you was rude, like you that's not what I wanted to hear. I wanted you to like console me. I didn't want you to check me and like be straight. I'm like, okay, well next time tell me that. Like, I just want you to listen to me. I want you to like kind of, I guess, coddle me in a way, but don't tell me just right now. Like, give me some time and then I'll come back and like give it to me cut and dry. Because we're very cut and dry people. We'll be like, okay, so this is what you need to do, and that's not for everybody.
Rule number one to anybody who is not a cancer: do not ask us for no advice. we gonna tell you that we gonna tell you, and then you might feel bad about
They'd be like, damn, I should have never asked her.
it. You right. You shouldn't have asked.
For real, because you should have known. No, I'm just playing.
For real. All right. So that's cool, man. That's cool, Miss Aisha. That's cool. This so cool. All right, so yeah. With that being said, I'm so glad I get to interview you because I know you get to talk on your YouTube channel, but to all your friends, your friends talk your head off all day because they know they can talk to you because you're a good listener and all. So they might call you just for BS reasons just to talk. They just to talk, like just to vent. And I know that's okay with you because you don't care because you're a cancer baby. But yeah, it's like you don't never get to express yourself. So I'm gonna let you know, hey, this is what this channel for. It's for you to talk. Yeah, I'm gonna listen.
From one cancer to another.
For real, I know how it is. Some somebody called me today complaining. I'm like, look, um, cut and dry. I said, look, it's either you gonna keep messing with the dude and he do you wrong, or you gonna cut him off. Now, I don't want nothing else to do with this. I'm sorry, but I cannot. Like we do this every day. Like, dang,
It's a day.
it's like now we in a 3-person relationship. Like I don't.
Bro, that I was like, I'm not in this. Like, that's y'all. Let me mind my business.
For real, and cancers, you responded so fast to me. That's what they people say about us. They say we just
But it's,
it's, if you ever want somebody to respond fast, get a cancer. That's what they say.
or if we sleep, we sleep. It ain't because I'm sleep. It's do not disturb out
If I'm sleeping good and my phone ring, I'm gonna look at it.
and determine if I actually want to answer it.
If it's not my mama, I'm gonna look at it.
That's thing.
Man, no, I don't. I'm out. I'm sleep. It's me
It's
time. All right, so let me ask you this. This is like a woman question. Do you ever? Okay, I know you get your nails done. Do you ever go to get massages?
no, I
Have
do not.
Have you ever considered going to a masseuse?
I have. I'm just like, I've never been. I want to. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, like I've had like boyfriends massage me and stuff, but it's like, turn sexual. But I just want like the stress relief, because I feel like cancers, we hold a lot of tension in our back, so like we tense up a lot, and we're just like, my back hurts all the time.
All right, so I'm gonna say this, Miss Aisha. If you don't like it your first time, try it two more times. Try it two, three more times because some people, they can't do it right. So with that being said, Miss Aisha, me being a cancer, like you said, my back be so tight, man. I got me
Mm-hmm.
this massage one time. I felt like a whole new person.
Rejuvenated.
I'm talking about like I felt like an empty bottle of water that just got refilled for the first time.
Replenish.
Re-
Okay.
real. Talking about
Best feeling ever.
for real. Please get a massage one day, Miss Aisha. Just please, one time, just one time.
I will.
All right. So, Miss Aisha, my next question for you is, what's your favorite color?
Blue.
Has blue always been your favorite color?
No, green was my favorite color.
That's cool. That's
Because it
cool.
was like color of life, color, you know what I mean? Like you just see hope color. But blue was just like calm, soothing, cool.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. What's your five favorite foods?
Ooh. Is it like Italian or like specific foods?
All right. So, right. All right. I'm gonna say your five favorite dishes.
Okay, five favorite dishes. I know it's gonna sound so motherfucking ghetto, those barbecue meatballs that motherfuckers have at that baby shower. Them is my fave. I can eat them motherfuckers all the time. My other fave,
For real, with just a fork. All I need. I don't need no. I don't need nothing else.
no sides, nothing. My other favorite, I'm gonna say, is like bomb mac and cheese. And it can't be like, so I don't like all the breadcrumbs. It could be a little crunchy, but it can't be too, you know what I mean, too hard, because that's just nasty. That's just me though. But I like all the cheeses in mac and cheese. What else? I love me some carne asada fries.
Mm-hmm.
Guilty. I'll get that before anything. I'm gonna say chicken teriyaki bowls. That's four, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And what is my last? It's just like so plain, but cereal.
Ooh, what's your three favorite cereals?
Special K, the strawberry ones, the with the
With the
berries,
strawberries.
or the freaking they're called those honey O's. It's like the Cheerio with the little stuff in the center.
Right, right. I know you're talking about.
That one. And then my last one, I'm gonna have to be very like simple because I love Raisin Bran. I know it's nasty, but I love it.
It's so flavorful.
Thank you. Like it's an old people cereal, but I love me some Raisin Bran.
Me too. And I don't eat. Now look, I don't do no healthy eating, but Special K, I eat it all day.
You like okay?
For real.
My dog yesterday. So like I like eating dry cereal. So I had a box. I'm sitting here watching like makeup shows. I go take a shower. My dog then got in the bed, ripped up my whole box of Special K, and then ran out my room and left the trash. I was like, you little bitch.
Mm.
If I could get under this bed the way I want to, I'm not.
For real, your dog know where to go. You know.
And then she didn't go under my bed because it's pretty big, like to get under. But she went under my kid's bed, and it's like,
Mm.
I was like, you ain't slick. You know what the fuck you did.
For real, dog don't know. Hey, mama be done move the whole bed around.
Just to get to you. And she came in with her ears down, like, I'm sorry. I'm like, nah, get out, because I know what you did.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Ooh, all right. So, being a cancer, do you hold grudges?
I'm not gonna say that I hold grudges, but there are certain things I won't get over. I love you too, Papa.
He came in just to say he love you.
I love you, Mom. I love you too. But I say that I hold grudges. Like, it's not that I don't think it's grudges. It's like I know how you move, and I don't want it around me. So don't come back and try to be around me. Like prime example, this last year, not even this last year, because this person wasn't around me. They was around me in 2019. So we fell out. I was this girl's friend. Let her move in with me, watching her baby so she could go hoe and get high off coke and whatever. But she was also like giving information to my dude because I wasn't being faithful. I'm not gonna lie. So I was cheating. Yes, not perfect. I don't know this. And then cancers aren't cheaters, but I was going through my own things, you know. So, but she was like just giving this man information, right? The girl's stalking me though. Over 200 fake accounts, but don't want to fight. Has
She made 200 fake accounts,
fake accounts.
and she's staying in your crib.
No, she not. I kicked her out. After I found out that they had sex, I was like, oh, fuck you, bitch. You were never my friend. But why are you still stalking me?
Mm-mm.
Like, you really want this nigga that bad? I
Mm-mm.
don't get.
Mm-mm. No, ma'am.
Oh no, I messaged her. I said, so what's your location? What's up? Let's meet up. What are you talking about? Girl, I'm not stupid. What's up? What you want to do? But then behind a fake account, just talking big shit. Like, girl, bye.
You seen that meme with a little girl? Well, she was like fussing out. She was like, every time I see you online, you do a whole lot of this. But when I see, you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Oh, all right. So it's an old video, like I say about 5, 6 years, 5, 6 years ago. It's these two little girls. These two little girls. They like 5, 6 years old. They got to be in first, second grade. So yeah, they're around a whole bunch of kids, and the little girl like, okay, so every time people say talk about you, they say you do a whole lot of this, but when I see you, you don't do nothing. So what's
So what's up?
for real, man? That's cool, man. That's cool. I'm so glad I met you, Miss Aisha. I just want that to be known. I can't stop smiling. I'm happy.
Right?
What I'm about to start doing is, I don't know how I found you either. I think you was on my explore page. I don't know. What I'm about to start doing when I reach out to women is, I'm gonna look up cancer. I'm gonna just look cancer women or cancer. I don't know, cancer traits or I
Girl, no
don't know.
cancer. You like share, share. I
For
love those
real,
memes.
for real. All right, so yeah, Miss Aisha, how long? Well, I asked you how long have you been a YouTuber? Okay, what type of content do you create on YouTube?
So like I wanted to do a little bit of everything, but I think I just wanted to be me, like vulnerable in anything I did. So I wanted to tell people about me, my life, my story, like because it's not just prostitution, it's not just child protective services. You know what I mean? Like my next video is my tattoos and why I get everything I get. You know what I mean? It's just in depth. But I've done makeup videos, I've done inspiration because sometimes I need to go back and rewatch my videos to get through the day. And it's just like, I don't know if it's a cancer thing, but like, it's just like this wave. Like, we be happy 1 second and then out of nowhere, it's just like this wave of like uncertainty. You know what I mean?
Sadness.
Yeah. And you're just like, where did this come from? And
And
nothing triggers it. It's just the wave. And then, like, same thing, you could be super sad and all of a sudden this wave and you're just out of it. You're just like, well, let's go do something. Let's go for a walk. Like, it's such a beautiful day today. Like, and sometimes I literally looked it up. Are cancers a very depressing sign? Have cancers been suicidal? Because I've been suicidal. So, like, and it's like, is it just because we're cancers or is it because I'm a cancer with all of this stuff, you know?
I think it's just because we cancers. Cause
Thank you. So empathetic. And it's like, we have our own emotions. And then when people talk to us, they put their emotions on us. And we try to put ourselves in these shoes to understand them. So now you're walking around with your issues, what you're holding, and them. And then it's just like more of it. And you just when every time you talk to somebody, their stuff. And sometimes you're like, damn, bro, I'm feeling down. But it's not even your stuff, it's theirs. That's why I think that's why we don't have that many friends. We cannot deal physically and maybe emotionally with everybody's stuff. It's impossible.
we make the world go round though, cause everybody they gotta vent
You're
to us.
fine, the most loving.
I agree. I agree. Ooh, other people gonna see this video and hate it.
Like, they're not. You guys are emotional crybabies.
But you still
We're
come
not,
to us to vent.
not crybabies.
You said you not a crybaby.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. I'm just like some.
I like to cry alone where nobody can see me. And then I'd be like, all right, suck that shit up. We got to keep moving.
Sometimes, sometimes I feel like, okay, who's Mickey Mouse, happy go lucky, but sometimes I feel like Igor,
Or
alpha, yeah.
another day.
That's me. That's me. And then the next day I feel right, just right back like Mickey Mouse again.
Me some sleep. Some sleep get me through. Or if I'm hungry, I'm like, I'm just hungry. That's it. My whole attitude finna change.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All right, so Miss Aisha, my next question for you is, ooh, who are some YouTubers that you would like to collab with in the future?
Honestly, so my cousin, I don't know, on her Instagram it's Modern Medusa, but she has like this. She hit me up, but it's COVID. She hasn't figured out how she wants to do it, but she does a lot of like expose stuff. So like she has like a whole channel dedicated to Meghan Markle. Yes, yes.
That's
She has like
dedication.
subscribers.
You said what?
She has like 11,000 subscribers.
She's dedicated for real.
Dedicated, and like every video is like the secrets of the palace, like something, and I'm just like, where does she get this from?
That's cool,
I'm like
man.
conspiracy theories at times. I'd be like, is that real? Oh shit, that makes sense.
For real.
So that's something I want to do. I'm not into like prank videos though. Like you know how most people just do pranks or like fake stuff, and I'm just like it's so unreal and it gets very played out. I'd rather want to make a mark somewhere. Have you seen Soft White Underbelly?
Nope.
So Soft White Underbelly is by Mark Leda, and he does a lot of like interviews. So he does gang members, ICE. He does what is it? People rapists. He does everything. Escorts, pimps, everything. And you're just like some of the women like they they bare their soul, and some of them you could tell they're afraid. But he does pay the people for the interview. He does a lot of death row, not death row, skid row interviews. So it's just crazy to hear some of the stories that women go through, and you're just like you see this cycle like abuse from the family. Then they go out into the world at 12, 14. Why are you in the world at this age? Just a failed system constantly. And it just opens your eyes. And then it's some that get on there and you hear a wonderful story. And you're just like, well, damn, okay. Like, you give me hope.
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. All right, so Miss Aisha, my next question for you is, what are your five favorite restaurants?
Oh, they're actually close right now. But okay,
Oh,
so I love Cheesecake Factory. My fave, Maggiano's, which is like a California restaurant. So it's like Italian, like high end Italian food. I don't really know if I have like three. I only have three,
that's okay.
not five. And Hometown Buffet.
Ooh, what's hometown buffet?
Do you guys have what's the fucking other one? Y'all got Golden Corral. So Hometown is like upscale Golden Corral. Yeah, upscale. Because we don't have Golden Corral out here. Because when I went up north, because I used to live in Sacramento, I was like, what the fuck is this? This not hometown? And it's like,
Ooh, can you give me a walk through experience of hometown buffet?
so you like walk in, of course, you know, they seat you, uh, which I love because they so professional. They seat you, and you just a buffet. Like they seat you though. But they got like people there cutting all the different little types of meats, and people are just so nice. And no, you cannot take nothing home, but everybody goes with the little plastic baggies in their purse.
Okay.
But they're so accommodating, and they don't be like, "Oh, you can only be here for this amount of time." They be like, "Take your time, stay here." But you pay, I mean, like I think it's $25 a person, so it's pretty pricey, but it's worth it to me. They're not open right now, but I wish they were. I mean, I just maybe it's because I have a lot of childhood memories there. For my mom's birthday, we went. I think when I got adopted, we went as like a celebration. So it's like church events we used to go to. So it's just good memories, probably.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. My next question for you, Miss Aisha, is what five countries would you like to visit?
Ooh. So I really want to go to South America just because I want to know my roots. So I want to know my people from Michoacan. I want to know like the culture, see if I look like the people, because you know what I mean. Like I don't look like my family, like my biological family, like that. So I want to go there. I want to go to Paris just because it's the city of love, and cancers love love. We love people happy, but we love seeing people in love. So I want to go there, of course. I want to go to Japan because I just think they're so ahead of us in certain things. So like their fashion, I in a way it's kind of like cultural appropriation because they take things that we do, but they're making bank off of it, you know? And the culture, like, it's just a shock. Cause things like they're wearing dreads, no problem. But if we wear dreads, it's a whole fucking problem. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to go out there and see how well we're accepted because our skin is brown, you know, and we're not from there. I want to go to China because I want to see the wall. I think it's beautiful. And then I want to go to Canada.
That's
It
cool.
just seems like really laid back and people are so accepting and it's got free healthcare and free college.
Absolutely. I I interviewed this lady from Japan, but she's the lady of the night, so she don't want her video posted. But we cool though. We talk like 2 times a week, 3 times a week. But yeah, she said I was like, okay, so I said, is it would it be bad if I came there as a black man to Japan? She was like, what? Racism only really exists in America.
Thank you.
Like what? For real, like, mm, I
People
can't.
may not because we're American, but they're not going to like us because of skin color.
Right.
Because they're fascinated by the things that we do. You know what I mean? Like how we look or how have you seen them? The way they like be teasing their hair and braiding it to make it nappy and you're just like, well goddamn. I love you too.
Again,
Yeah, one is.
is your son a Cancer?
No, he's actually he's on the cusp. He's a Libra though. He's a Libra. He was supposed to be a Scorpio.
Okay. Well, is that August, September,
October.
October? Okay. Libra.
Or
You said Libra.
yeah.
Okay, Libra, October. Okay, cool, cool. That's cool. Um. Oh, what's your daughter?
She's a Virgo.
A Virgo. When is Virgo? Is that like in the beginning of the
August
month?
4th. The end. The
Okay.
beginning of August is Leo.
Oh yeah, that's cool. I'm the 22nd. I think the 23rd is Leo. So I'm
So
like,
you're right on the cusp.
but I'm not no Leo.
Right. I don't know. My whole being is cancer.
People be trying to tell me like, I really think you're a Leo. I think it's July 22nd. You don't know me.
Mm-mm.
I have no
Whole being
Leo. I have no
cancer.
Leo traits.
I feel like
For real. They strong though. I wish I was a Leo sometimes, but mm-mm. I'm
my brother
happy
is.
being a Cancer.
I admire him so much. I everything he's been through, and then now, like, I love him so much.
That's cool. That's cool. Oh, you said this earlier. I also, relationship wise, I don't get along in a relationship with Geminis.
See,
But yeah, so Miss Aisha, my next question for you is: would you rather go into space or deep sea diving?
oh, that's hard because I'm
Take your time.
fascinated by both. Like,
Ooh.
I will. Okay, I'm so corny because I'm such a nerd at this kind of shit. I'll sit here and watch like these alien documentaries and stuff, but then there's as much ocean as there is. We've only discovered about like 10% of it. Isn't that wild to you? We live on Earth, and we've only explored about 10% of it. What the fuck is in the water?
Absolutely. All the stuff that scientists are doing in the water, how come they have only discovered 10%? That's.
Thank you. It doesn't it just blow your mind? You're just like, something ain't right. They hiding something.
You
They hiding something.
just
They
take the
know.
words out of my mouth.
They know something, bro. So I'm gonna pick the ocean. Plus, I'm a Cancer, so I love the water. I may not like the beach that much, but I mean, I love the water.
All right, so this random question: do you like seafood?
I do. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm very basic. I don't like California rolls.
You don't like what?
I only like California rolls, like with sushi. I'm not like a big seafood eater. Like I'll eat cooked seafood.
Right, right, right. Um, for sure. Have you ever been to the South?
Yes, I've been to Louisiana and Texas.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Those seafood capitals right there. But
When I
yeah,
tried, I was like, "This not alligator." They was like, "That is gator." I was like, "This delicious."
for real. Um, all right. So, Miss Aisha, what would you like to see underwater?
I feel like it's. I don't know. I think it's the mystery in it. Like, what is down there? Are like what animals? I'm not gonna say animals. What sea animals are yet to be discovered? What creepy crawlies are down there?
All right. So you want to see the creepy crawlies? If I was to ever go and down underwater, I would like to see the animal. I feel like there are some animals that just terrorize sharks. I don't feel like sharks are the biggest, baddest animals in there. If we only know
Mm.
10%, there has to be something eating them. In my eyes, I don't know.
Like you think about how deep the ocean is, or the parts that we know of. So like the Mariana Trench, and then you think about all of the animals or the sea animals that have been extinct or evolved. What evolved down there that we have yet to discover?
Ooh,
You know,
for real,
because we only
absolutely.
the two top, maybe third layer of the ocean, because there's like layers. So
Mm,
there's shit we can't even reach. You know what I mean? There's no man-made vessel that's gonna get down there.
no man, and that's what's crazy too. How can we build every? How can we build a rocket ship and a 500 passenger plane, but we can't build something that goes deep underwater?
Exactly. And then you think about that pressure, like when you go down, the pressure is just
Yes,
my
man.
worst fear is to drown. Even though I know how to swim, but that's always been my fear.
My fear.
It's really
That's my fear too, for sure.
it's
Absolutely. All right, so Miss Aisha, my next question for you is, what would you like to see in space?
what I see in space. I think I would just like to see life. I know there's life. I think it's impossible to believe that we are the only planet that has life. I genuinely think they don't want to contact us. Like they watching and they're just like, look at these motherfuckers. Like, do you see the shit that they doing with the little bit of power they got? How could we literally give them this technology, this knowledge? They probably use it for bad. And this is what I believe.
Right. I understand. I believe the same thing too. Shoot, I don't care.
I genuinely believe aliens have been to Earth. Like they'll come, they'll watch, and then they'll be like, "Yeah, let's go report back and let the upper people, know what's going on. Like it ain't time yet. They're not evolved yet. They're not there yet."
All right. So, do you believe there's life on every planet or just some?
I think some. I don't think every planet. I think like the closer planets to maybe it's possible thinking outside of the box because you know what I mean like as us for living and breathing like we need so much oxygen a day, we need so much sunlight, we need so much water. Maybe there are vessels that don't need what we need, and I'm just speaking for like the closer planets to the sun. But there could be whole nother galaxies just like ours where people are green or like they might not even be people, whatever they are, got 10 eyes or some shit. Like I think it's stuff out there though. I genuinely think that.
Absolutely. Oh, I just found out that cockroaches are the only animals that can live dependent only off of water.
Them motherfuckers is hard to kill.
For real. All right. So yeah. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Um. So you say you believe in aliens.
Mm-hmm.
Um. If you ever got to meet one, what are three questions that you would ask them?
Did they help building the pyramids? Why did they let all this bullshit go on Earth? Especially like the genocides, especially the Holocaust. Like if you guys were watching, why did you let this happen? Why didn't you step in?
For real.
And what the fuck is at Area 51?
All right. So one lady I just interviewed, I said 2 weeks ago, we were talking. I said I want to go to Antarctica one day. She asked me. She said, "What country would you like to go to?" I said, "I'll go to Antarctica." And she was like, "Don't go there. That's the new Area 51." Uh, what you think so too?
I don't even think like Area 51 is what it is. Like I think in a way like a diversion, like have people want to come here and then let's do these experiments halfway across the world where nobody's going to think to look. Nobody wants to go where it's cold, you know?
Absolutely. Um,
And it's something. It was it was basically like we have a misconception of what like the Bible says angels are, and somebody drew something, and I'm guessing this is their own depiction, but it looks like an alien. It had all these eyes, all these teeth, and I was just like, bruh, like who knows if farther outers of space, this is just me like conspiracy being crazy, like there is heaven and we just can't get to it and they just watch us, you know what I mean? Like, and it is what it is.
I hope that's not the case because I'm trying to
I
go.
hope it's not, but like we just don't know.
Absolutely. And what's crazy is some people have lived their whole life on Earth and never found out.
Mm-mm.
Mm,
They keep us blind.
for real. That's another thing I don't like. Like, why people of higher power always hide so many damn secrets? Why can't y'all tell us? Like, if you know, I feel like we should know too. Because if we know something, y'all want us to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't
I
know.
think they can't control us if we know. They can't control us if we know. It's all about control.
Absolutely. Um. All right. So, Miss Aisha, my next question for you is: what are your 5 favorite animals?
Ooh, I don't even know if I have five favorite. I got two.
That's okay.
No, I got three. So it's dogs, sea, those little otters, those little sea otters. They're so cute. And then cats. And they're not regular cats, the little naked cats. They're called Sphinx cats. So they're not hairless, but they have like this little layer of fuzz. But they look like those Egyptian cats. I'm totally getting one this year. I've made it a plan.
That's
Really
cool.
grumpy people.
That's cool, Miss Aisha. That's cool. That's cool. Um, I like Sphinx. I like Sphinx.
Yeah. Aren't they just the neatest? Especially the ears and the beautiful big old eyes.
Egyptian cats.
Hmm.
Yeah, I like them for sure. Oh, what color is your Sphinx gonna be?
I want a black one. And then I'm gonna put little clothes on him and shit. Like a little sweater, a little turtleneck.
For
Keep
real. That's cool. That's cool. Have you ever seen a cat on a leash?
yes, the ones that people be walking and shit. I'm like, okay. We had a black cat and my daughter killed it.
I'm trying to keep. I'll be trying to be professional.
Killed it.
Mm.
She thought it would be fun to sit on it. And when she came and she brought me the cat, like it was my day off. And like I kept telling her to put him up. His name, we called him Nipsey. Okay, this is horrible. Because he only lived 3 weeks. So I was like, make sure you put him back in his cage, because it was a little boy. And then like she came in crying. She's like, he's dead, and she's holding him, just lifeless, little lifeless cat. And then I held him, and like you could tell he was still warm, but he had just died. His little body, like, it got cold, and then he peed and pooped on himself, which means he's gone. And I just cried. I cried, and I made him go to bed, and we all cried. We just cried. And then she tried to lie about it, saying that it was my son. And my son was like, no, you sat on him. And then I said, you sat on the cat? I said, why did you think that was okay? She was like, I thought it would be fun. I was like, you don't ever sit on animals. I mean, like with our dogs, yes, because we have a pit bull. And she don't care. But a cat, no. What? Okay, son. Go. Move, princess. This is my dog. Come here. Come here. Come here.
You say you have a pit bull, right?
Yeah.
Dang, that's a big dog.
It's really not.
Her head a little big.
I know she has a big old little chunky head. Her name is Princess. Oh,
I'm sorry. That's what I judge dogs to buy off. Oh, okay, okay. That's cool. Her head big though. Yeah, and she pretty too. That's a try. I
drink.
love I love dogs like that.
Move, move, move. Okay, go.
That's cool. I have three pit bulls outside, but yeah, that's
And then
cool. Say that one more time.
we have a Chihuahua as well.
Oh, what?
Mm-hmm. Come here, come here, Nucky. Okay,
Yeah,
she ain't fucking now.
you have a pit bull and a chihuahua.
Mm-hmm.
Do they ever do they ever fuss and fight?
So we actually had Little Mama. That's the Chihuahua's name. Longer. She was my mom's dog, and when she died, we took her. She's like 10. She's old, and she's fixed, so she doesn't bleed. And when we got Princess, she was like a 3-month-old puppy who was abused. So they just first Little Mama was like, "Nah, you bringing another dog up in here? Hell nah." And then she got over it and just wanted to play all the time. I think she feels younger now because she was sad at first after not being with my mom,
Right.
but now she's like, all they do is play fight.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, I was gonna pick her up, but she don't want to come.
That's okay. That's okay.
You
Um. All right. So, Miss Aisha, my next question for you is: have I been saying your name right the whole time, Aisha? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. If I say your name wrong, please let me know.
you good.
All right. So, my next question for you is: what's your five favorite drinks?
Drinks, like regular drinks or alcoholic drinks.
You can say both if you want.
Um, Dr. Pepper is my go-to. Squirt. I don't know if you guys have that.
Mm-hmm.
Squirt.
It's like
Yeah.
yeah, you got that.
I love me some champagne. I love me some vodka. That's mine. We turning up. And I used to love like Chardonnay, but I don't drink it anymore. I feel like wine drunk is different than regular drunk, if that makes sense.
Absolutely. All right. Explain your wine drunk to me.
So my wine drunk is I'm just like super happy and then I get super sleepy, but I'm just super, super happy. I'm like, I love everybody and but like regular drunk, so like tequila makes me angry. So I don't like drinking tequila. I'm not a Hennessy person. It's disgusting to me. I love me some Crown Royal. I can sit up and like just talk and like talk about shit that don't even matter. But vodka is like I can get drunk. I can drink a whole gallon and still be like, all right, I could drive. I shouldn't, but I can.
I like you. It's like okay. All right. So, what's your three go-to vodkas?
My three go-to vodkas. Grey Goose. If you want a budget, some New Amsterdam. They don't even make this brand no more. I don't think it used to come in like a black bottle, and it was like an 18 like 100 proof. Like it was just good because you didn't taste it like when it went down. I don't know if that makes sense.
Absolutely. That makes sense. That makes sense. I don't know what that is though. I'm trying to figure. I don't know. I don't know.
But okay, so proofs is like how much the alcohol has been distilled.
Right. Right. Right.
I want to try moonshine. Like I heard that's some good shit.
What, girl? That's everywhere here. Like
I'll Give me some.
for real. For real. Like I'm talking about. Man, we got moonshine. Huh?
Send me some, and we gonna do a video drinking.
For real, like we got moonshine and we got some homemade wine, but it's different. Like we have some wine here that tastes like Kool Aid, like that tastes like
So
juice, huh?
it's kind of like Pruno, the shit they make in jail.
Hell no.
Because jail,
Nah, you're
but
right, you're right. But nah,
they
it's
make
not like that. It's
fruit.
for real. Nah, it's they make it regularly, but it just tastes so sweet. Like, and I'm talking
So
about, huh?
is it like sangria?
I ain't never had sangria before. Oh, sangria, that's the black bottle, right? No,
Mm-hmm.
it's
Like
way sweet. No, it's like Hawaiian punch.
mm.
Like some man, I done had blackberry. I had strawberry banana. I had straw. I had banana kiwi. I had they have. I had banana cherry kiwi before, and it's like, man, all you need is 3 sips. You lit,
Lit.
like for real.
Like I'm,
But yeah, that's cool though. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I like Amsterdam too, just cause I was on a budget.
thank you, thank you. It's job done.
For real. All right. So what's your three go to Amsterdam flavors?
Peach, mango, and it's like a berry. It's not that great, but when you mix it, it's good.
Is it red? What color is it?
I don't know if it's raspberry or strawberry. It just says berry, I think. But
Yep.
that that mango lemon is my go-to. I know this sounds so ghetto. Y'all got Tampico juice?
We probably do. I'm not familiar with it though. We probably do.
It's like a Mexican juice, but it's like, but we have it everywhere. Everybody drinks Tampico. It's like orange juice, but super super sweet and no orange juice in it.
What you said? Tampico?
Yeah,
Tampico. Yeah,
yes.
yeah, 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 yeah. We got that.
Some vodka in that with some ice. That's my shit. And then play dominoes.
What you playing with dominoes? Domino. That's what's up. Oh, do you play spades?
I don't know how to play spades. I
It's
suck.
okay.
I ain't gonna lie.
It's okay. It's okay.
I, like, do I call this? But do you guys play with books? Like, y'all be like, okay, we got 7 books. Y'all playing teams or no?
Yeah. Well, all right. So
How black people are like, if you don't get your books or you renege, it'd be like, no, we won the game.
I mean, ain't we won the game, but we taking five of your three boy your books if you renege.
See,
But nah, that's just cause all right. So the reason why I know how to play is cause like I was grown up. All right, growing up, you see all the older people playing, and then you get older, a little bit older. They be like, look at my hand, look at my hand. See, I'm about to. Ooh, you seen that? Ooh, then you get older and older. Then one day you just politely say, hey y'all, is it time? Can I play now? Am I old enough? And then they say nope. Then you play with your friends, and then you build up your own little set of spades. Yo, get your confidence up, and then you go back to the old people table and play down with them. But yeah, it's no problem, girl. A lot of people don't know how to play. I'll teach you though. I'll teach
teach me. Because I'll be like, people do not like playing with me. I'll be like, what are we doing? Like, is this me? They be like, don't throw that yet. I'm like, okay.
you. See, all right. So I'm gonna say this. I would love for you to be my partner because you don't know how to play in this. I could teach you everything, and if I teach you how to play like me, girl, we Boston. But well, you don't even know what that means. Girl, we running it up. See, I love girls. I love anybody who can play spades and don't who want to play spades and don't know how to play. Just because if I teach you, we gonna win.
That's all. Let's win.
For real. And you're a cancer. The biggest thing about spades is people just feel themselves arrogance. People are too arrogant. They I'm about to get this or no, I don't want to play it this time. I'm gonna throw that mug out. What
Let's get these books.
okay? We play the win over here. But yeah,
Period.
that's I just I don't know. I I rock with you. I rock with you for real. All right, so Miss Aisha, my next question for you is, what would you? Okay, do you like to go shopping?
I'm not a shopper. Like, not like that. Like, not for clothes and stuff. I think it's because, like, I'm older. So, like, I love candles or incense. So I can sit there and, like, sit in the candle aisle and be like, mm-mm. Or, like, go through, like, those little stores that has all these incense and just keep buying those. Because I'm good. Like, I want good energy always. Do you sage your house? Because I sage mine. No, you should.
I should. Everybody tell me to too, but heck no, I don't.
Shit, I got some incense right here. See?
Oh no, I got instance though. We get 10 sticks for $1.
Mm,
Yeah, yeah,
that was for $2.
for real. But yeah, I be having instance just yeah.
Same.
And we got sometimes. Hey, all right. So sometimes like, cause quarantine. I don't be going no. All right, boom. Cancer question. Since quarantine, do you? All right. So a lot of people go out still and do their thing. Do you go out still and wear your mask or?
I wear my mask when I go into the store, or like if I'm going to go buy something. But in my car, I'm not wearing a mask.
Mm,
Not with my, like, we live together. If I'm sick, they gonna get sick, or if they sick, I'm gonna get sick. It's inevitable.
Right, right. All right. So, do y'all have you take during quarantine? Have you taken your kids out for fun places like the amusement parks or stuff like that?
So all of the amusement parks out here are closed. There is no going into them. You can do like nature walks, but still you have to wear a mask while you're walking. So, I mean, is it really that fun?
Absolutely. So, since quarantine, you mostly been in the house and just as happy, ain't you? Hmm?
But we're homebodies.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, a lot of people say like quarantine. They say like, "Oh, I wish I could go out." I don't. I'm cool.
I
I'm
mean, I've done like hikes with my friends, and but I'd be like, yeah, I'm ready to go home now. I'm ready to go lay up in my bed in the comfort of my little shell. Like,
for real. That's another thing about me being a cancer. Like I have about 4 or 5 everyday friends, but at the same time, I'd be just as happy if I don't talk to nobody all day.
mm-hmm, by yourself.
Yes, ma'am. All right, so my okay. What are some of your favorite incense smells to buy? Flavors or yeah?
I like sandalwood.
What's that?
Sandalwood. So it's like it's not just for clearing energy, it's like for bad vibes. So I burn them like literally when I get home. I'll burn them in my room, in the living room, in like common areas. And then I buy a sage one just because sometimes I'll run out of sage, like the actual sage that you walk around and you do, just as extra. Cause you never know what energy attaches itself to you. And then you walk into your house and you bring it with you. So I burn that. I like citrus. I love the clean smelling of lemons and stuff. And then there's one more. It was a mix though. And I got it from like the beauty store because they sell incense there. And it was like a lavender mixed with I think a strawberry, but I just liked the smell. It had no like energy clearing vibes. It was just for the smell.
All right, so this is a conspiracy. I'm about to say. What? Well, I'm from. Well, not where I'm from, but a little bit under me, like South Carolina, Georgia, Florida. Like a lot of Florida. Where they say something like what some Floridians say. What some people from Florida, what they say is, if you take a lemon and cut it in half and
Mm-hmm.
put it in one of your rooms and leave it there for a day, whenever you wake up the next day, it should still be look kind of fresh. If you go
Mm-hmm.
there and your lemon looks old or rotted or stinky or whatever, something bad vibes in that room. That's all I'm gonna say.
Onion too.
You know what I'm talking about? Yep.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So it was one night and it was just me and the dogs and my kids. And when I'm telling you, my dog would not, because dogs have like that sixth sense. I'm telling you, my big dog was just not calming down, barking, 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 barking. Nobody's at the door. I'm not gonna open the door because I'm afraid. And I'm just like, so, there's a bad spirit in here. And like she would like hop on my kids' bed, and I'm watching her from the cameras because I have cameras in my home. And like she's just barking at nothing, at air. I was like, it's something in here. I don't know what it is, but it's something in here. So I had to go get me like re up on some sage. I'm in here like telling the spirits, of course, because you have to leave a window or something open, telling them to get out. They're not welcome. I done pour salt by my damn windows, close the windows after everything. And like, I'm telling you, she done calmed down. Like, I don't know what it was or what, like, and you can sage your body. You don't have to sage a space. Because think about it. Like, I saged my whole person. I saved my kids. I made them turn around, close their eyes. I saged them. Like, I don't know who they be around at school. Like I know they're around other kids and they're able to go to school, but what energies them little kids are bringing and they're attaching themselves to my kids and coming home. But yeah, my dog was not having it, bro. She was just upset, barking, barking, barking. I was like, she sees something. Tell me. But yeah, I'm into all that.
Yes, ma'am. You own it.
I said we vibing.
For sure. For sure. Let me see. I got you. I got you. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, Miss Aisha, my next question for you is, what are your plans for the next 5 years, and what are your plans for the next 10 years?
Ooh, so 5 years. I plan to be in a home because apartment living is great, but it's not where I want to be. And then in 10 years, I plan to be solely running my company, not working for anybody, hopefully have a couple employees where like we're making good profit, and if we do take any minor hits, we can still get back up. A lot of businesses, when they first start out, it's very tough that first year. And then right now, since we're in a pandemic still, there's not a lot of in-person sales. It's everything is online, or you know what I mean, shipping and stuff. So it's just like, yes, we don't have to pay rent for our storefront, things like this, but we can still take hits now. You know what I mean? Like, for one, there's not enough money in the economy for people to sit here and like buy these little stimulus checks. Some people aren't even getting unemployment or working. So it's just like, we got to play smart.
I agree. I agree. All right, so Miss Aisha. Okay, that was 5 years, I think. Did you say 10 years, or was I?
Yeah, 5 years was I just got to be in a home, and then 10 years was I want to be sole self sufficiently on in my business.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All right, so my next question for you is: do you have any talents?
I used to sing. I don't anymore.
Yeah, yep. Well, yeah. Why don't you sing no more?
I think it's more hurt when I sing than anything. So when I used to sing, it used to be me and my brother, and it was something we did together to escape like the life that we had. Like, we grew up in foster care. You know what I mean? My mom was a drug addict. Our dad, drug addict, always in prison. And then we would sing in church choir. And I think to see those people turn on us the way they did, I was just like, I don't. What's the point? You know?
Absolutely. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All right, so my next question for you, Miss Aisha, is: what is your message to the future generation of women?
Whatever you dream, want to do it. Don't let no man, no parent, no friend stop you. You got a plan, you can achieve it. At like, you do little steps at a time, and then you look back at all these steps you've accomplished. You've gotten where you want to be. All it takes is like, one, you self promote yourself, you be genuine, and people see that and they want to interact with you because they love how real you are.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All right, so Miss Aisha, I'm going to save that part. That's gonna be my 1 minute clip for Instagram. We at 142. I'm gonna write that down. Let me see. Okay. Are you ready? I like what you said. That was now. I might end up pausing it again, saying nope. I want to use this for the clip, but that was perfect. I like that question. I like that. That was good. Um, shit. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, Miss Aisha, my next question for you is, what would you like to tell your future self 20 years from now?
Baby, live. Like, you put this hard work in, you've touched however many people who watch your videos or has come in contact with you. Now live. Enjoy it all. Enjoy that hard work. Cause right now, I'm so used to like work. Gotta get this done. You know what I mean? Like, so focused that I'm not really enjoying it. So later down the road, I would hope myself tells me, baby, enjoy it. Enjoy it. Cause life is too short.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. My next question for you is: what would you tell your children 20 years from now?
20 years from now, God willing, I'm alive that long. I would want to say, I hope that you run this business the same way I did, and never being ashamed of anything you've been through because it makes you you. And to always, whether it's something small, help people because you never know what they're going through, what they're facing, and just what some small act of kindness can change in their day. So, yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. My next question for you is: Are there any shout outs that you would like to make to your friends or to your family?
Yes, I would like to shout out my brother. I love you, Rafa. And I would like to shout out, of course, like my business supporters is Yoli, and she knows who she is, the girl from the contest. And my other family member, Tony, I love you. Because they've all the time shared my stuff, like referred people to me. Like they are amazing.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That's cool. Shout out Tony. Shout out her brother. And shout out Yoli. You said Yoli?
Yeah, Yoli.
Shout out Miss Yoli too. All right, and then I'm so glad somebody from the person who won your giveaway, your contest, is somebody who actually supports you.
Yeah, she like I was happy too. Like there was a lot of people, and it was so simple to like enter in. And I told my boyfriend I was like, pick a number, one through whatever, and he picked her, and that was her number. And I was just like, a divine intervention. Like it all worked out.
That's cool. Can you talk to me about your giveaway that you had?
So my giveaway was, ooh, sorry, my giveaway was just merch. So like basically all they had to do was go watch a video and then on the Instagram post tag two people, and that was it. I technically don't know if they even watched it, but it was just to tag, you know what I mean, like to get the exposure out there. And I did like generate more followers on YouTube, and I was grateful for that. And then my video had reached like one of them over 1,000 views. Right now, I think it's at like 1,600 views or whatever. But I was just like happy that, you know what I mean, like they went and watched it. It was nothing like crazy.
Nah, that's cool. That's cool. Um, would you ever plan on doing another giveaway one day?
Yes. So once I get 2021 merch done, I'm still like working on graphics, so drawing the stuff out that I want for this year. Once I get it done, and once I have time to get it done, I'm not gonna lie, because I work a lot. I work a lot. So it's just time management for me. But once I get it done, yeah, I'm gonna do another giveaway for that. And then hopefully things have been better with COVID because I wanted to do a video with the person. But last time her son wasn't feeling good and I didn't want to take any chances and anybody else getting sick, you know? That's just
Absolutely. I understand. My next question for you, Miss Aisha, is what would you like people to know about you before they go to your Instagram page or before they go to your YouTube channel?
um please stop asking me to be a very sexual person. It's getting annoying. I get a lot of DMs like, "Oh, we want to hear this on your YouTube," and I'm so sorry, but my YouTube is not a fucking sex page. Like, just because I did something or like I have a lot of experience, that's not me, you know? Like, that's not everything that I am. So it just gets very annoying. I feel like people like, yeah, I love my body. I'm not the smallest person. And like some of my Instagram pretty, like, picture a little risque, but I should be able to love myself openly, right? Without anybody like trying to make it in a sexual way. So those videos will not be on ever on my YouTube channel.
Absolutely. I agree. I feel like, hey, it's your content. You make whatever you want. If you don't want to talk about it, don't. It ain't for them. It's for you. It's your venting space. That's cool.
Exactly.
All right. So, Miss Aisha, my next question for you is, how do you feel women are represented in the world?
Genuinely, I feel like we don't have enough representation. So, not just as Black women, mixed women, oversized women, you know what I mean? People that aren't this cookie cutter view of what they're trying to push in the media. Women with small lips, wonky eyes, you know what I mean? Like disformed faces. I want to see more of that. I want to see more tatted women, women with all these scars from what they've been through in life. That's women. This, oh, I need to look so nice every day. That's not who we are. Like, it's not real.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. My next question for you is, what do you think needs to be changed for women to be treated equally?
Man, I think we need more women in power. Reasonable women in power. Women of color in power, whether it be Asian, Indian, Mexican, black, whatever. We need women of color in power because we get shit done.
Alright, so I got another conspiracy for you, Miss Aisha.
Okay.
In America, they say that, well, around the world, they say Caucasian people are the majority.
They're
This majority of Caucasians in America. With that being said, how come? All right, so Caucasian is one race. How come out of all the Latinos, out of all the Asians that are in this country, we do not equal the majority?
right.
How that make sense?
I genuinely think they own the media anyway. So for one, they're not giving us the correct information. They'll never tell us really what it is because that's their job. They have to keep us blind. So we're gonna constantly tell these people, "You're the minority. You're this. We're we're more powerful because we've got numbers, right?" Then we're not gonna pay you the same as we pay a white man or a white woman. We're not going to allow you to have the same liberties and freedom as you see yesterday with them storming the fucking Capitol and only 4 people died. But it wasn't because the cops shot at them, right? But we just witnessed a whole fucking year of nothing but police brutality, countless numbers, not just black men, black women, black children, Mexican men in California being murdered. And they were like, oh, they were doing something wrong. But it's not what you guys did yesterday because you were white. And that is what it is. And I have like one of my good friends. She's not white, but she has like a lighter skin tone. She's half Mexican, and she's just so outraged. I said, "Well, use your voice, use your page, use your platform to get your message out there." I said, "You being quiet about it, and you're only telling however many followers you have, but your page is closed. Nobody else is near you. You have to create that argument. You have to create that conversation. Yeah, it's a tough conversation, but it needs to be had. We just watch people be murdered for the same shit. Less. Breonna Taylor was asleep in her home, did nothing wrong, and there's white women today that still wants to justify her being murdered. How? And claim that there is no white privilege. That's white privilege right there.
The president said a couple months ago during the Black Lives Matter protest that if if that we ever invade the White House, we will be met with the most vicious dogs, and the highest amount of security that he can offer. Man, if I with that being said, there weren't no dogs yesterday. Also, with that being said, imagine how I look now to other countries who hate America. If these stupid behind invade the White House with no guns, with no this, with no that, and just walk in there. Imagine what
Walked in there. The police was like, "Oh, let me get out your way." Like, what?
I thought you had to pay to go in the White House. I could have been going for free the whole time,
Did you see the one black person that was there
screaming. Yeah, I'm gonna say this. I hope he got paid about 10,000.
to even be there? Because I'm just like, so you went on your own. This is me. You went on your own accord with these white people who genuinely don't give a fuck about your well being. Because if baby you was shot tomorrow, it'd be like, oh well, you know,
They'll celebrate it.
thank you. One less person.
I really hope he got more than $500 for that. That's
For
all I'm
real.
gonna say.
I head, I'm like, did he really go? Like, is this really gonna happen? They're not gonna shoot me because I'm with them.
But you know it was gonna happen. You know it was gonna happen. You know that was gonna
I feel
happen.
like it sounds so fucked up to say it's that token black person. So it's got to be one so white people can be like, oh no, we're still cool. He was with us. We're not racist.
All right, so look, I know some brothers where I'm from in some terrible situations right now. Who, if they got paid $200 or $300, they'll go do it. So with that being said, I really hope he didn't do it for free.
That's how I feel. I genuinely feel like it was on a money tip. Like, we gonna give you this amount of money. You just walk up here. You don't touch nothing, but you just walk in with us, and it's gonna be okay.
See, I respect that rather than him saying, "Yes, bro, I'm gonna go with y'all. Let me go." For real. Now that's a whole different story. If that's the case, somebody to spit in his face. But
For real.
yeah. Next question. I'm sorry. Miss Aisha. All right, so with all this being said, my next question for you is: do you believe police brutality is real, or do you think it's made up?
No, most definitely. I believe it's real. You're gonna ask these men, how long is the police academy? Not even a year, a couple months,
6 months.
right? 1 year,
Yeah. In my state,
and
it's 6 months. Four
right, it's
months.
months, right? It's only 9 months or something like that. It's not even a year. But mind you, they don't have to have a law degree. They don't even have to go through any really training, like psychological training, to be a police officer. For one, they of course need to go through mental tests. They need to go see a therapist, psychiatrist to make sure they're mentally, ably, and ready, unbiased to be a police officer. You're giving these people a license to basically kill, and they all cover up for each other. Them burning down that motherfucking police house, I was like, burn it down again. Burn the whole motherfucking city down. Because they watched this shit and then tried to cover up for each other. And we watched it live. Like, this is what it's just like, there's physically nothing we can do from our homes. But you, as a police officer, you abuse your power. You abuse everything you say that you're for. And you want us to just hop on the battle line and be like, okay, we're still going to support you. Yeah, please keep paying these police officers. Fuck that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Have you personally, or do you know anyone personally who has had negative interactions with law enforcement?
I've had negative interactions with law enforcement, and it don't may not even be me. Like, I've been arrested multiple times, but a couple times I was arrested, it was like, oh, well, we're gonna fuck with you because you know so and so. And I was just like, I don't got no info on so and so, so I don't know what that's gonna do. I'm like, all right, take me to jail. Like, whatever. I'll just go sit in jail because, I'm nobody. Like, I don't get it, you know?
For real, it's like you're arresting me, but it's 1,000 other people doing way worse crimes than me, bro. You got the
Mm-hmm.
wrong person.
Like, all right, you did your job for today. I don't give a fuck. Like, rest me.
For real. All right, so Miss Aisha, I have about 3 or 4 more questions for you.
Mm-hmm.
My next question for you is: can you send a positive message to the people who agree with police brutality?
That believe in it or think that is really happening.
No, the ones who think it's okay. They're all right. But I'm gonna ask you a different way. Can you
Yeah.
send can you send a positive message to the negative members of law enforcement?
If your skin was black and you were in the same predicament, would you have still carried the situation the way you did? If that was your son, if that was your brother, if that was your dad, would you have done the same things? Minus skin color, let's take that out. But if that was your relative,
That was perfect. That was perfect. My next question for you is: can you send a positive message to our brothers and our sisters on coming together?
oh, I love you guys. I'm so proud to see our people come together and love one another and uplift each other and be there for each other. To see how far we've progressed from a couple years ago, from the Bush administration, when we weren't as together. And I was a kid in like middle school. You feel me? You know what I mean? Like, they tell us to hate ourselves, to hate each other, that we need to fight over land that's technically they own anyway. I'm so proud of my fucking people, and I love you guys. I love seeing the black and brown unity and us standing up for one another because they fear us. When we come together as one, they fear us. They can't control us when we're on the same page. So love you guys.
Absolutely. Absolutely. My next question for you is, how do you feel black and brown women are treated in the world?
Mm, I feel like for us, we get this like negative connotation, like we're either loud, we're angry, we're over sexualized, and I feel like they put black women below Latin women, brown women. That it's okay for them to be feisty and have an opinion, but when a black woman does it, she's too opinionated, she's being aggressive, she's being negative, and it's like, what? It's the same. They have the same points. They have like they're trying to get their message across, but you would so easily listen to a Puerto Rican woman or a Mexican woman than you would a black woman. And excuse me, a beautiful dark skinned black woman. You don't want to listen to it. Sandra Bland, perfect case. They were so quick to fucking take her to jail when she was right about everything she fucking said. And then they murdered her and they had to pay out her whole fucking family. But did they publicize that they had to pay her out? No. Unless you did the research and you saw it yourself, nobody would have known.
For
We
real.
hold power in word of mouth and sending the information to each other. And I feel like us as black people, not just black women, but as black men too, um, some of them get in this really arrogant, well, I looked it up, you need to look it up too. No, you're supposed to educate your brother, educate your sister when they don't know, so that we can be all on the same page. So we can have the same goal as togetherness and unity and be on, you know what I mean, a united front. I just think that that part is somewhere we are lacking.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. My next question for you is, can you send a positive message to our sisters around the world?
I love you guys. You guys are beautiful. However kinky your hair is, however straight it is, if it doesn't hold a curl to it, how light or how dark or how imperfect or perfect your skin is. I love you all. You guys are beautiful. You're unique. You have something to share. Whatever talent you have, whether it's making beads, clothes, singing, dancing, writing, we all have these gifts. And I love it when people share with me. So thank you all just for being you.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. My last question for you, Miss Aisha, is, what would you do if you were the president?
Ooh. For one, I would make school free altogether. Instead of having the police, I think I would have communities set in place to where they answer to somebody. So, like, community, a couple blocks, they all need to speak to each other about the things that happen in their community. And then one person will go each week or month, whatever, to meet with those communities so everybody can either be on the same page or at least communicate like, hey, this is what we did. Do you have that problem? You know what I mean? Somebody has to answer to somebody. I would also make healthcare free because it's totally possible. I would raise fucking minimum wage. I genuinely think housing should not be as much as it is, especially in California. It's 1,600 for a one bedroom. You got in California, sell something, have a job and a side hustle to fucking make sure your ends meet, you know? And I can only imagine other places right now, especially because times are tough. I would also smaller class sizes for these kids. It's very hard to learn when there are so many kids crammed into these classrooms and not enough teachers. I think teachers should be paid more than what they are. I think money that's funneled into like sports should go to teachers, whether they willingly give it or we got to take it. These teachers are shaping the youth of America and they hold so much of our kids' future in their hands. So they do need to be compensated. And that's just some of the things I would do.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Well, Miss Aisha, I want to tell you thank you so much for coming on my show. Is there any? Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. Is there anything that I didn't ask you or anything that we didn't talk about that you would like to say?
Mm, No, thank you. Thank you for having me. Thank you for reaching out to me because it means a lot to me that you took the time to hit me up and think I was interesting to be on your show. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you again, Miss Aisha.